Is this thing on? Hello, this is Doogie, and I am sitting here in my living room with cats walking around our ankles and watching us from all directions. And they don't seem to mind very much. I got a couple cat people here, I think. Actually, I have two people from the three-person band, The Notion, with me. That would be Mijo on my right, lead singer, guitar player, and Lauren right over here on my left. And yes, and Lauren, the bass player for, I should say Lauren. Do you ever get on to people for that? Lauren?
I don't really. Hardly anyone actually calls me by my real name anymore.
So. What do they call you?
Oh God, I don't know. There's so many things. LP.
There's LP
most popular, or Pinky, because I don't have pink hair or anything. But
oh no, not today. You don't. It's right there.
I personally like Mama P. And you gotta say it with attitude, Mama P.
Well, we're off to a roaring start, ladies.
There's that.
So, and they are collectively, and along with a third member, we'll talk about in just a moment, known as.
Hi, my name's Ronnie.
Is he right over there?
Hi, guys.
That's a good Ronnie you do.
That's
there.
Ronnie's voice. That's his real voice.
Very good. All right.
That's what he sounds like.
So, ladies and gentlemen, The Notion, and welcome, and everyone here.
Welcome.
Cheers. Let's all raise our
coffee
today.
No, we're totally drinking scotch right now.
On the rocks.
You guys for this?
Your coffee was on the rocks, actually. You take it iced, Mijo.
I sure do.
What does that say about you? All right, let's talk about you guys. Let's talk about.
Quick, change the subject.
You actually thought about that for a minute.
I was about to answer too.
He's a boss. Let's talk about you guys for a little bit and how you got together. Let's see. Now, I'm going to start with Lauren. You're a California girl, but been in Nashville for a long time. Is that right?
Yeah, I pretty much grew up out here. I was forced to move here a long time ago.
Forced to? At gunpoint or?
Well, I mean, you could put it that way. Thanks, parents. I'm just kidding. Well, I've still got family out in San Diego and like to go visit, but I've been out here forever. It's, Franklin's kind of home-ish, I guess. I'll claim that part as mine. Right
on. So you're down in Franklin, and then you've been in Nashville for some time. Mijo, not as long. Is that correct?
No, I've been in Nashville for 9 years.
And from where?
Ohio.
From Ohio.
Ohio. I moved here Valentine's Day 9 years ago.
What brought you? So we're recording this, by the way, in the middle of March, and we are
2013.
2013, because we are going to be talking about your new album that you put out only in the last few weeks here.
Mm-hmm.
But that being said, it's just over 9 years exactly then.
Yep.
And what brought you to Nashville? She was brought, by the way, at gunpoint.
I was brought by a truck.
You hear that, guys?
Very good.
Being Mexican and all, a truck, of course.
I thought it was a Civic.
No. Oh, that's right. Yeah. I got a gig in a band, in a band called Fusebox, and I was the lead guitar player for that band for 2 years. Yes.
Okay.
So that ended quickly.
After 2 years, just fizzled.
It was like one of those bands where they hire players every so often. It's like out with the old and with the new kind of deal. So.
Okay, so then let's talk about, before we go any further, let's talk about Ronnie, third member of your band and the drummer. And he comes into the picture into Nashville from Alabama, isn't that right?
Yeah, from
and
Huntsville.
That's where he is today.
That's where he is today, actually. Yeah. Doing a little family function down there. When did he move to Nashville? Do you know?
I've known him. He's been here at least, I'd say, 6 years. I knew him before he actually played for us. So he was playing drums with another group of dudes I knew and went to high school with. So, yeah, There you go, Huntsville born.
So where did you guys come together as a band? How did that all happen?
Met her at Hard Rock.
Yeah, he was working at Hard Rock
5 years ago.
Right down on 2nd and Broad.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was actually I went to MTSU for a bit. I was trying out their art program. Not a fan of their art program, so I bounced.
Just so you know.
Portion of our broadcast.
MTSU
State University. Your art program.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
So I ended up. I was like, well, hey, I need a job, so I'll go down to Hard Rock, check it out somewhere, because I'm one of those rebels. I got tattoos. I can't get a job anywhere.
Cheesecake Factory said no.
So, Mijo knew I had actually started picking up bass a little bit, just started playing. So he was like, hey, when you're comfortable, you want to jam sometime? I'm trying to start my own band.
So now, how long ago was this that you're just picking up bass? How long ago?
That's like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, like 4 years ago. Yeah. I just kind of, I played piano when I was a kid. I've always been into music and art, but I played a little guitar, but piano is kind of what made it easy for me to just kind of teach myself what's up with the bass. So similar stuff, and I was just trying to do something different. I always was into art and music and just never could be satisfied with one thing. So
now look what difference has taken.
Yeah,
Doogie's
that's
living-
correct.
That's it. Well, the big time, Lauren, is where you are now.
Round pussies.
Yeah, they're always in Doogie's.
He's got more pussies in our house.
Uh-huh. So, moving on, Mijo, what was your background in music? Did you start on guitar? Did you decide a long time ago to be a rock star or what?
I started on drums actually, and I started I think kids start band in 7th grade or something like that. I think
Sounds
maybe
about right.
something like that.
A lot of times.
Or no, 5th grade actually. 5th
6 or
grade.
7. I was gonna say
If-
I was a flautist. I played the flute for a while.
Wow.
My uncle.
Flautist,
Yes,
that sounds like a dish.
Awesome.
I had the
Yeah.
wonderful
I had an
flautist the other
an
day.
uncle that was Ian Anderson in a Jethro Tull tribute band,
Nice.
so I had to play the flute.
Yeah. Okay.
Never got. I can't play anyway.
Don't
Where were we
lie.
now?
Oh,
yeah.
band.
You.
Band, elementary school, kids.
Yes. All right. So you got into band early on for the drums.
Yeah, I was 7th grade
Was
actually.
it always because you wanted to be a rock star or what? What was
No, dude, I started music out of boredom.
Really?
Because 5th grade band started, all my friends with the band. 5th and 6th grade that happened. I was in the study hall every time, and then finally 7th grade hit. I was like, dude, I'm sick of this. I want to be in band with my friends, because this sucks.
Gotcha.
And so I started off playing drums, and I was terrible. It was embarrassing, dude. Because the first day of concert band in 7th grade, you go, Mijo, step up to the drum and play this thing. I was like, okay. Oh god. Oh my god. I am in band with like 70, 80 other kids.
Still in his face right
And I was
now,
like,
man, he's living it.
I was like, oh shit. And I was like, I played and they stopped in the middle of it and they go, oh, let's get somebody else over there.
Oh no.
And the drum guy pulled me aside. He's like, you don't know what you're doing, do you?
Oh
Nope.
no.
So
I just had a
Kills the
Scrubs
dream,
moment.
man.
yeah. So then I went on and I 1 year for Christmas, my mom and dad got me a guitar for Christmas.
Oh,
I
nice.
didn't ask for it, and Dad said that he was like I got it. And he's like, well, just I don't know. You don't know what's gonna happen, so just see what happens. It's like, okay, I didn't ask for it, but whatever. I didn't know. I didn't know what the hell to do with it.
So how long did it take you to be just crazy about it? Because
I think it was just like a couple years or so. I caught on quick. My there's a bunch of guitar players in my family too, so it just happened quick. And next thing you know, I caught like fire. Like I was obviously meant to be a guitar player because it happened so quick. And then that's just been my life ever since. Just
Right on.
Playing guitar. So.
very cool. Well, okay, so we just kind of chronologically moving on. We've met it as a band, and you guys have started playing. I always, I've never done it myself. I've had a lot of projects that I've worked on, and I've always liked that moment where you go from having something that you're working on to having something that feels like it's working. When did that kind of come together for you guys? Or have you felt that yet?
There's actually a couple steps in that. When I talked to Lauren about playing bass for us, the band I had together at the time, we had this scheduled to show up in Ohio to play, and the bass player that I had for that gig fell through a week before.
Yeah, it was very last minute.
And once I found out that he fell through, I was like, oh god, here we go. And I called Lauren. I was like, look, dude, I need you this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
You're ready or not, you're playing.
And I was like, all right.
And
so
I gave her a list of
I have a list of a bunch of covers I had to learn. I'm going, oh god, I'm gonna fuck this one up.
Yeah, dude. We had to do a 4-hour set. I think it was in
my
a couple
first
sets.
gig in front of people.
Her first gig is 4 straight hours of rock. So she had to learn our songs and then cover songs, and dude, we went and killed it. People loved us, and And I think especially on Lauren's deal, where I come from, a small town in Ohio, you don't do crazy stuff
right.
So
right.
Pink dreads and such, and tattoos and such. She was a hit.
Was this a group of people that you knew? Were you?
Oh yeah, there's family, all my family, family and friends, everybody, and they loved us, man. We killed it, man.
Yeah, we still have pictures. I think towards the end, wasn't that when all those people ended up on stage? We were doing shots on stage.
Yeah.
And people were like coming up and dancing to all the covers we were playing. And shit.
We played Hang On Sloopy, which is huge in Ohio. And so like at the end of it, dude, so many people got on stage. We're all taking shots and stuff. Everybody's singing along. I mean, it was a great party. Like it was a cool show. And then I was like, you're in.
Yeah, I go.
You're stuck.
It all got done. I was like, all right, I think I can handle that.
And that was really your first taste of playing guitar in front of a group of people. I mean, was that your first audience?
Well, it's not my first.
As a bass player.
Yeah, as a bass player, it was definitely a new experience. Like I grew up doing, I danced for a long time. I'd done piano recitals, but this was like a whole different thing, and it was definitely a cool moment. I was like, I think this is something I definitely want to stick with and just put all my focus on this right now. So from there, that was definitely the first moment we were kind of like, all right, I think this is definitely something we need to pursue. Like it feels good.
Yeah.
If I may.
And she may.
Together as a band, and that's been how long ago now when we played that first gig?
That was January
2000.
Is it 09 or
08, 09, something like that?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so
and this is before
4
Ronnie
years
was
or
with
so.
the band.
4 years since you've brought it together as a band, you three.
Well,
no, that
this
was
was pre-Ronnie.
Ronnie's been with us for 2 years now.
Yeah, about 2
Gotcha.
years.
Yeah.
Have you
So
always been a three-piece?
Oh yeah.
You got a lot of sound
Oh,
for a
yeah.
three-piece. You gotta. I mean, it's more wall of sound for a
Yeah.
trio than some will give you.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I think it's what we all grew up on. It was especially me. Like I've always wanted a 3-piece band. Like any more than 3 is too
Was
much
it
for me.
Nirvana that?
Oh, dude.
yeah, Nirvana.
Nirvana, Green
Silverchair.
like
Blink
I'm a big fan of Stevie
182.
Ray and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like anything 3-piece, because like there's nowhere to hide musically. Like,
Yeah.
you've got to bring it every single time.
Exactly. Well, most of those were, a little bit older bands, but it was really cool to see, like, Chevelle really captured me because
yeah.
they're, again, a 3-piece, and they have such heavy-hitting riffs, and they're so solid, and it's, like, seeing them live was a really awesome experience. It was an awesome influence to have as far as newer music goes, and I don't know, I think that's definitely, we're just going for the 3-piece, heavy-hitting, like, we're up there having fun vibe.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
rock
if
and
you're
roll.
gonna be 3-piece, you better bring it.
Yeah,
you
absolutely. Oh, I understand. I like that where you said that there was nowhere to hide with that, and you guys do have a very big sound, especially for a 3-piece, and it's cool to hear some of the influences there because I can totally see you guys, getting your influence from that. And while we're talking about that, I always like to know the process when you write an original song, and you guys said it, so I'll feel good saying it. You guys do have a very heavy hook, a very heavy riff, kind of. That seems to be the backbone of it. Is that where you start the process with a good, strong riff, or do you come up with a title first, or what's the process of writing one of your songs?
Dude, it is anything could come first. Anything, like literally anything can come first. I mean, it could be a line in a song.
Mm-hmm.
It could be a guitar part. It could be just a melody. It literally can come from anything.
You write together a lot?
Usually I'll start the song.
Uh-huh.
The song, and I'll get it to a point where like, okay, let me see what the dudes think about this, and then we'll get it to a point. We'll go, do we like this song? Is it stupid? Is this is this something a 4-piece would do?
Does this make us happy?
Do we maybe need a place to hide in the song?
Yeah, right. But I like to get to a point where it's developed enough to where we can take it and run from it, And if we can't run with it, like there's a couple songs on the album where we went through a lot of changes on it. It just didn't feel right, So, like one song called "Sin," that song used to be called "Gasoline."
Yeah, that one's really gone through a huge process, and it's just. We love where it's at now, though. I mean, that's the thing. We're not going to put something out there that we're not feeling 100% about.
Yeah, it's based off this one song that we started with, and it's like, it's different lyric content now. It's different structure, but it all came from this one song that we played over and over and over in our basement and went like, we're going to record this, so let's get it right, and just never felt right. And then one day, it just came to me, like, the clouds parted.
Right.
And the heavens rained down the song idea.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, we played it one day, and we're like, holy shit.
You can say it.
Holy shit.
Yeah, there you go.
And it just,
Nah.
it was amazing.
Sailor Mouth.
And now the song is what it is now.
So, okay, you bring up the new album. This has only been out a few weeks at this point. In Vino Veritas, the name of the album. In Wine We Trust. Is that right?
In Wine, there is a truth.
There is a truth.
Wine, there is a
Okay,
truth.
Gotcha.
I
Very
like
good.
In Why We Trust.
I know. That works too. Actually.
In Wine I Trust. Box right there.
Oh yeah,
Ramza.
this interview is about to get interesting.
I got the whole bar. You guys are more than welcome.
And then we have to make
Oh, look
our
at
way
this. We got the
home.
whiskey. That's what I'm talking about.
I have Fireball. If you'd like to do a shot for me.
Yeah.
I think we should do a shot on podcast air.
All right, guys. Here we
Before I
go.
send you out to the. But okay, so the album now is out, and we talked a little bit about the process of writing. Was it fun to put the album together? Was it an enjoyable process, or was it work?
It was.
You can answer that
dude,
without,
Yeah.
Oh, it was. Lauren's over here. Work sucked. Working with this. I don't mean it like that.
No,
I just
no,
mean,
no. It was a learning process.
And it's just balance. You want to have fun, but at the same time, you have to look at it as like we're trying to sell this product to people, and we want people to like what we're selling them, And so it's definitely balance, just like anything else in life.
Yeah, trying to get people to like it, but also it being what you like too. That's
something you can be proud of.
Yeah,
That's a
exactly.
delicate balance, and it was work, yeah, but it was also really fun too. Like we did some of the vocal tracks, and we took down a case or two of beer.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
pure heart.
Who did you work with on the album? Who like produced it, or was this all straight you guys?
We went to Rain Creek Studios with John Martin and Jack Shackelford. I can never say his last name. Shackelford.
Rusty Shackelford.
Yes.
Rusty Shackelford. Like 5 people gets that joke. Go.
But yeah, we did the Rain Creek Studios and we went to Jack's studio as well and did like 5 songs there. We did 4 at Rain Creek and 5 at
Yeah, it was
Jack's
like a
studio.
2-part process when we recorded because we went in with the first like 4 songs.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
And then we came back later after we'd tweaked on all of the new ones and we did 4 more.
Yeah, we were writing as we were recording,
Yeah.
basically.
Oh, is that so? You did write a lot of the album during the
Yeah.
Yeah.
recording of it as well.
Yeah, we figured we wanted to record an album. We were ready to go. We had some songs
Yeah.
ready. He's like, let's go ahead and do this. And then as we do it, or as we were recording it, we were writing more songs and developing other songs that we had,
Yeah.
like that were ready to go.
Yeah, because we just basically, this is what we all wanted to do. So we figured let's just go in and let's do our own first full-length album ourselves. Like, we don't want to waste time with EPs right now. We just want to have the full product to go out there and start, getting out to
swinging.
people.
Mhm.
And so we just, that's kind of what we had in mind at the time. Like for me, this is all a new process. And I was like, let's just get this shit going, dude. I'm sick of serving people.
I've never drank before. Give me a bottle of tequila.
I like playing music and I am sick of serving people. Let's do it.
So, how is the album being received? How have you all gotten some good feedback?
People dig it, man. People dig it. And
Good disc.
I was really hoping. Thank you. I was really hoping that people would like it because like our goal was to make a good rock album for this, like to start with this city,
Yeah, which is a hill to climb.
Yeah.
Right.
I
You're
mean,
in Nashville.
yeah, well,
everyone
yeah.
plays.
Oh, we're sitting here talking about Lauren, just learning to play bass a few years ago or whatever, and jumping in front of a crowd for the first time, and now you're trying to make your way as a rock musician in Nashville. Boy, you sure picked an easy road, Lauren.
Yeah, I guess you could say I've always liked a little challenge in my life.
Yeah.
Bring it.
So,
we all picked a challenge. Yeah.
But I mean, we just, we wanted to throw something out there that's, raw, dirty, just straight to the point. Like, I don't know. It's just,
you guys embrace that dirty, don't you?
man, it's rock, it's, I
Yeah.
feel like, it's no offense to any musicians out there nowadays, but it's just, rock has gotten very, tame in some fields. Like, there's still people out there doing awesome heavy hitting, just rock and roll. But, like when you grow up and you watch videos of Led Zeppelin and Jimi Hendrix and stuff, and you kind of see some of these videos nowadays. The guys are just like, they don't even look like they're having fun anymore. And it's like, what?
Well, back in the day, you didn't see like the drummer hitting play on the loop track and stuff
Yeah,
like that
exactly.
too. You know, and that is something we are very, very, very against as a band, as our band.
Yeah,
It might
other
work for
people
some
like
others,
it.
but
That's cool, but
for
Yeah,
us,
I mean, music is music is music. And,
yeah,
but
we
I do
love it all
understand
too.
that point, and there is quite a movement to go back to the analog, even
Yeah.
and things like that of recording, because you are losing some of that. I don't want to sound like I know a whole lot about what I'm talking about, but you lose some of that organic feel when you
Yeah.
use things like tracks and things like that.
Exactly.
So I totally feeling that.
Yeah,
those
and I mean,
come-
I still listen to vinyl. I love having a record.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's
I think
I am
there's
behind on
been a bit-
technology.
there's been a resurgence on that, and I think that's going to continue. I really do.
I think it will, too.
I think it's something that people are
Mhm.
really enjoying and refinding. The real
Oh, yeah.
true value of it. Speaking of how people have received your album, there's something I wanted to bring up that's kind of a little nearer and dearer to me, because you guys did a special show, something I know was totally different from you recently. And we will put a video up of it coming up here in just a moment right here on the podcast here. And by the way, I am Doogie, and this is Lauren here on my left, and this is Mijo, who just got clawed by my cat.
Is that
Take
close to your
that,
penis?
Take that. Now you have truly. You all right there?
I'm good.
Was it that bad?
No, I'm good.
Wow, I didn't realize she impaled you, man.
I don't
Sorry
remember
about
pussies having claws. God.
that. You haven't met. You know what? Never mind. All right. So, anyway, you guys did an appearance, a show, at a special thing that I have going on, of course, and a lot of people know that I do announcing for professional wrestling here in Nashville. The smaller groups and things like that. But we had a hell of a crowd that night, and SAW gets a hell of a crowd every night on the CW every Sunday night. And you guys came out there and played in front of what I'm sure was a different crowd than you've ever played for before. Isn't that right?
it
Yeah.
was.
That was interesting. That was really, really, really interesting.
Like people were loving it. It was awesome to see the
Yeah.
looks on their faces.
That was an
It
insane
was
mix
great.
of people.
With the band, The Notion. SAWmill, make some noise!
I did want to bring that up, and I did think it was cool watching you guys that night have a crowd really appreciate you.
Yeah, it was definitely awesome.
Yeah, so I appreciate you guys doing that too. That was a really neat night.
We were glad to do that.
Well, I tell you what, I won't keep you much longer, but I do want to talk up the album one more time in Vino Veritas. Is there a place that they can go in particular to pick that up?
Yes, there is.
Yeah, if you're not at a show snagging one, I just got it up on cdbaby.com. You can get physical or digital version.
Sweet.
So that's pretty awesome. And it should be up in iTunes actually within like 24, 48 hours now. So
Oh, wow. Okay.
that should be cool. You might even see it
later in
pop
March.
up like in Amazon. I'm not sure exactly yet, but definitely iTunes and CD Baby right now. And
All right.
we've got all the links and everything on our Facebook.
And you mentioned the shows. You got a big show coming up, opening for a pretty excellent band. Talk about that, Mijo.
Yeah, dude. Trapped on the 19th. And
Exit In?
Exit In 19th. And man, that's going to be cool. You know, I followed those dudes from when their first big album came out. And I was like, I like these dudes. I really dig them, you know, and I never thought I'd ever have the opportunity to open up for them. So
That's excellent.
that's
Yeah.
really great. You know, we've met some awesome people to get us really awesome shows. So
That's really cool. Have you played the Exit In?
yes.
You have.
Yes, we have before it was pre Lauren and Ronnie, actually.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right.
I'm pretty pumped. I've
And
been
it
going to
sucks.
shows there since
Oh,
like
yeah.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Boo.
The list of names I've seen there, just
Yeah,
it's absolutely cool.
Yeah, I'm
That's
pumped
excellent.
about that show.
yeah,
man.
that'll be awesome.
Sounds
I've been
like
going
everybody's
there
excited
since
for
like
it.
middle school, so I get to play there. I'm kind of pumped.
That's excellent. And then you got a 420 show. Are you guys going to be a part of that, or just
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, we're gonna be a part of that. Actually, we'll be
Iconic?
playing that night. So it's Iconic's putting it up.
Iconic, yep.
It's gonna be kind of a birthday bash for a couple people too. It'll be for
David ever try to kiss you, Mijo? Has David ever tried to kiss you?
probably when they were drunk.
If he hasn't, he will. Just be ready.
No, I don't think he has yet.
No,
Actually,
I don't have to ask
no.
Lauren, but he's come in for one on me, man. I'm like,
Well, maybe
no.
I'm intimidating or something like that. I am a
Probably you are
rocker,
probably.
you know.
intimidating,
You know, I'm a rocker. I got a
Mohawk.
mohawk and stuff like that.
Mohawk. May not
Mexican
be
and
his
stuff.
type.
Maybe he doesn't dig on Mexican.
Well, maybe. I don't know.
Might just
He's
have to
gonna
be
hear this
really
next time.
drunk.
You better be ready. That's a scary thing. You didn't have to be that drunk. But that'll be at 12th and Porter, the 420 show, and you guys will be a part of that too. Trapped coming up. Give me the date one more time on that.
March 19th.
March 19th. So that's
Exit
coming
In.
right up, and that's at the Exit In, and then later in April at 12th and Porter. So Lauren, thank you very much,
Oh yeah.
and Mijo, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Hope you guys had a great time. Ronnie, we are sorry you couldn't join us, but
What are you talking about? Right here.
Ronnie Mouse.
Ronnie Mouth.
Thanks, you guys.
Thank you.